Hey everyone, it is Friday, June 20th, and this is the New York Times Games Custom Connections and Amazing Word Game video. Let's get right into it with Wordle. Our starting word today is judge, courtesy of Marcy Clausen on the Wheel of Words. Here we go. Hopefully everyone's having a great day. And judge gets us U out of position, E in position. Okay, I'm very happy with that U going in the middle. We go for truce. I like the T, I like the R. C not so much, but I can't be too picky. Yeah, let's do it. Okay. So I'm thinking we have an H after the T. But I don't see anything that's going to fit in between the U and the E. We could have a color too. We have taupe. Or taupe, however we want to say it. I don't see much else. Taupe in 3. Yes, it is! Alright, there we go. The 3s are actually starting to creep away from the 4s there, which is great. I'd say that's a great solve. In 3, I'll definitely take that. Wow. Great starting word too. Kudos to Marcy for that. Okay, let's move on to Wheel of Names. We have a lot of games to play in the video and no need to dwell on something for too long. Alright, so no new words. Haven't had any for a couple of days, but that's okay. We still have 102 on the wheel, so lots of space there. Okay, let's shuffle 3 times. Spin. Alright, what are we going to have for the amazing Saturday starting word? Let's find out. Today. Well, today is the day for today. For the word tomorrow. Okay, by Tyson Price. So let's take it off the wheel and join me tomorrow and starting with today. Okay, let's go on to connections. 4 groups of 4, 52-day streak. Here we go. So we have rock, film, seal, scissors, poetic, paper, button, museum, snake, shoot, thread, hitman, record or record, needle, undertaker, and tape. Ooh. Do we have wrestling stuff today? The Rock, Jake the Snake Roberts, Bret the Hitman Hart, and The Undertaker? Maybe. It'd be cool if we did. It's a bit of a niche topic to be well versed in, but Poetic makes me think of poetic justice, but I don't think we have other justices here. Museum is interesting to me. Shoot. Oh. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. The different commands in rock, paper, scissors game. Unless that's the red herring. But they're all there. No, I think I was a bit... yeah, we're not going to have wrestling stuff. There's no way Win or Lose is going to do wrestling on here. It's far too niche. Okay. Cool thought, though. Alright, let's go with the different commands in rock, paper, scissors. No, that's the red herring. Maybe we do have wrestling. Hitman. I'm going to try it. It's fun. I know there's Brutus the Beefcake. Brutus the Barber Beefcake, but that's even more niche. At least these are popular wrestlers. Now let's go for it. Nicknames for wrestlers in World Wrestling Entertainment. No way. She actually did it. I can't believe it. Okay. I don't even mind taking a mistake there. That's okay. I should have trusted my gut, and you heard me say it first before rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Well, that's good though. I like that. I'd be interested to see how many people get that. Okay. Yeah, I guess scissors, thread, a needle and a button. Things in sewing. Oh, I see something. Okay. Yeah, I see these are sewing needs. Sewing needs. Yeah. You can record it, you can shoot it, you can tape it, you can film it. Just to put it on video. Create a document something. Capture on video. Yeah. The poetic, paper, museum, and seal. Museum. Poetic justice. Well, the only phrase I can think of with poetic is poetic justice. Unless there's another one with poetic. There's another phrase with poetic. I just can't think of it at the moment. I don't know. I'm going to throw in the towel. It's a long video. Let's just put it in. Wax. That's the one. You can wax poetic. Yeah. I wasn't going to come up with that anytime soon. Cool. Yeah, I definitely like that. That's a great category. Okay, let's move on to our custom connections aspect of the video. We have Co number 8 by Co. So we have Wesley, Chiffonade, Bean, Mince, Thumb, Fire, Trinity, Julienne, Runner, Dice, Light, Metal, House, Game, Sword, and Perfect, or Perfect. I know julienne's a type of way to cut something, like French fries. You can dice something, you can maybe mince it, and you can maybe chiffonade, or chiffonade, however you want to say it. Ways to cut things, like maybe vegetables. Types of cuts, okay. Wesley makes me think of Wesley Snipes. Seeing Trinity and Blade makes me think that too. Actually, no, there's no Blade, but I'm thinking of Blade Runner, Blade Trinity, Wesley Snipes. Maybe Sword. He's the guy that kills the vampires, right? The vampire hunter. Wesley Snipes. I'm going to put it in because it looks good. Okay, there you go. All right. Let's see. Yellow and green left. I'm thinking House and Game. Like Game of Thrones. There's a thumb war. Yellow and green, they shouldn't be too hard to find, I don't think. Metal Gate, Full Metal Jacket. Tom Thumb. bean? What's bean going to be? Bean counter. House. Mr. Perfect, Mr. Bean. Fire, light. Campfire, camp light. Camp house. Well, I have 4 lives here, so let's see if I can figure something out by deduction. So, metal house. I don't know where to go here. Thumb. Tom Thumb. I can have a green thumb. Oh, that's what it is. A green bean, green thumb, greenhouse. Green light. Oh, like on a traffic, yeah. Green blank. Words that follow green. Okay. That's very purple, kind of. Okay, then fire, metal, game, and perfect or perfect. I don't know. Let's just pop it in. Oh, match. What? Fire match, game match, perfect match, metal match. Okay, Cole, you'll have to explain that to me. I know you can light a fire with a match. A game is a match, like going to the match. Perfect match, that makes sense. Metal match. Okay, yeah, please explain that to me. I know you will. And yeah, great puzzle. There's more to come from you, so I look forward to doing it. And let's move on to our preview of tomorrow's puzzle. It's Ellen Sassani, E49. So give it a go. I will discuss it tomorrow, and you know, we'll see what she has in store for us, right? Okay, let's move on to Strands. So we're looking at June 20th by Christina I. Tracy Bennett editing. Just a dusting is the theme today. 8 theme words, so they're relatively short. Just a dusting. Something about snow. Maybe. I do see ing here. Sting? No. Basting? No. Just a dusting. Cocoa? Hot cocoa. Maybe. Marshmallow. Just a dusting. So just a little bit, like just a sprinkle. So another ing here. Okay, what are we talking about? Double B. They are short words though, but light, lie, no. Chili? Oh, chili powder. Okay, we're looking at powders. There we go. Baking powder. Baby powder. Okay. Now we're cooking. What other kind of powders are there? 3 more words. Icing? No. Basting powder? I think I tried that. I do like the ing though. Talc? No. It's not calcium. Talcum powder? Yeah, that's what it is. Okay. Itching powder? Okay. And blasting powder. Oh, like TNT. Okay. Not too up to date on my powders, I guess. All right, very good. Well, let me know how you did. And let's move on to our amazing word game component of the video with Hang 5. All right, so it's puzzle 684. Shorter words today. So 2 6s, 2 5s, and a 4. Well, let's do R. Okay. S. Yes. T. Yeah. Okay. So we have start. This is probably an H. Yeah. Okay, this is probably an N right before the TH. Could be something also too. The start. This could be fresh. I don't know. Let's do the E, just to avoid guessing an incorrect consonant. Okay, fresh. Yeah, F. Okay. Fresh start. Hope. Yeah. It's fresh, it's a start, it's a hope. Beginnings, maybe. I do like this being an N. But this word, maybe a chance? That's exactly what it is. No, it's a change. Okay, growth. Well, if I tried the N, I would have been okay. But yeah, this is just like beginnings. Or, yeah, okay. Top 14%, 90% solve rate. Which makes sense because everything's there except for the L, which some people don't try right away. But STRN, yeah. And the more consonants there are, the more chances people just put in random things and find the words. So very cool. Let me know how you did, and let's move on to sports connections. Puzzle 270. So woods, grass, Yamal, Nadal, driver, Rom, dirt, pit crew, turf, spotter, Gasol, player, McElroy, ice, Hogan, and crew chief. Okay, I think we have Spanish athletes. Gasol, Rom, Yamal, and Nadal. All Spanish athletes. Yeah. Okay. The driver, the spotter, the pit crew, and the crew chief. These are all people involved in auto racing. Yeah. Turf, dirt, ice, and grass, different surfaces for sports. And these are famous golfers. Oh, the career Grand Slam. Okay, cool. Yeah, I don't know enough about golf to get that in particular, but I knew they were all golfers. I don't know Hogan's first name, but Rory McIlroy, Gary Player, and Tiger Woods. Hogan. Yeah, not coming to me. Okay, let's move on to letter loop. Puzzle 496. So Ccaudil. Okay, so there's Dolce, but I don't like how that looks. Double C, eh? Huh. Least. No, maybe decal. Lucid. There it is. $33 seconds. Yeah, there's only 2 people who have played, so all good. Okay, let's move on to word salad. Our title today is Film Rolls, Puzzle 477. Okay, film rolls. I kind of see Prodigy, but I don't think it's there. Film rolls. It's only 5 words, too. Director. It looks like it's there. Director. Yeah. Okay. Producer. Actor. Of course. Okay, a 4 and a 3. Best boy, and a grip. Okay. Just under a minute. Okay, let's go to Canuckle. Let's do maple. Oh. All right, nothing at all. Well, let's follow it up with a bit of first. Nothing at all. My goodness. Haven't thought about this far ahead of what to do. Okay. It's not rowdy. It's not pouch. I don't want to try couch. Oh, it could be an O-U-G-H word. Let's do dough. Just the U. So it probably ends with a Y. Put it up. No, it's not mummy. It's not. There's Bucky. Let's try Bucky. See if it takes Bucky. No. Bunky? No way. First day of summer. A bunkie or bunkie is a small bunkhouse or cozy cabin often found in Canadian cottage, lakeside retreat, or backwoods camp. Typically built as an extra simple space for sleeping or relaxing, bunkies are a staple of summer life. Okay, very good. Yeah, I've spent a couple days in a bunkie for sleeping. It's just kind of a open area. You put your sleeping bag in, your pillow, and sleep, and then you get up and get back to having fun the next day, right? When you're on the lake and being busy like that, typically you just fall asleep right away. Sometimes even the most uncomfortable positions. So, okay, let's move on to Cladder. Okay, we're looking at puzzle 1186. This is pan. This is the pun. This is the pug. Bug, bag, lag, law, low, loo, moo. 18.8 seconds. I'm so close to doing that fastest time ever for me, but not in the cards today. Okay, let's move on to Bracket City. All right, let's do Bracket City for June 20th. What happened on this day in history? Okay, so a fleshy, oft-pierced part of the ear. Lobe. Waters that run deep, it is said. I don't know. Plankton soup. wonton soup. Blank by date, sometimes unreliable packaging advisory. Well, this looks like a question from a restaurant from a recluse. So let's use by date. Okay. Do you blank? Question for a restaurant from a recluse. Do you deliver? Okay. Elf deliverable for Santa. Gift, present, I don't know. Kind of mistake with no ill intent behind it. Honest mistake. I don't think there was a Pope honest. I don't know. Marry to blank to merriest. Marry or merriest? Okay. The blank, the merrier. The more, the merrier. Okay, something with Drew Barrymore. Okay. Sometimes purchased for the blank. Item hidden in a Wonka bar. Probably a ticket. Waters that run deep. Blank revolution that began with the storming of the BA, ending with E. The Bastille? Well, still waters run deep. Okay, yeah, I've heard that. French for that one. Okay, word after press, garlic or bench. French, garlic or bench. Press. Globes formerly awarded by the Hollywood Foreign Press Association. Golden. Golden item hidden in a Wonka bar. Ticket. I did say that earlier. Ticket that keeps you fed. Meal ticket. Okay. Elf deliverable for Santa. Meal sometimes purchased for the... So Bob Dylan sings something to Brian Wilson. Oh, okay, so maybe happy birthday? Happy meal. Oh. Okay. Oh, I'm not there yet. Oh, so it's toy. That's a silly mistake. Okay. Happy. Okay, something shared by Pope blank. Kind of mistake with no ill intent behind it. Maybe innocent mistake. This is birthday. All right. Just the one spot there where I got ahead of myself. But other than that, 6 excess keystrokes. Can't be perfect every day, right? All right, let's move on to Wordamid. So we're looking at a starting word of hug. So how can I extend on that to make it longer? I guess hugs. Shrug. Roughs. Troughs. Okay. Is there a throughs or something? No. That might be as far as I get it, which is upsetting, but there's ghost. It's got to be something I can do here. Tuffers. Roughest. Do I have the, yeah, I do have that. Roughest. Okay, I'll leave it there. Doesn't need to be that long. Let me know how you did, and I'll finish mine off screen. Let's move on to stacked. All right, so we have Rose, Spring, Boys, Floyd, balcony, wedding, sluggish, distilled, direction, unhurried, smart, leisurely, tap, day, and prom. Okay, the distilled water, tap water, rose water, spring water, smart water maybe? It's leisurely, it's unhurried, it's sluggish. Floyd, Pink Floyd. There's definitely a rose water. Is Floyd by itself? Day. Prom and wedding are occasions to get dressed up. Let's try this. And if this doesn't work, I'll take out rose. Are these types of water? Okay. You're unhurried, you're leisurely, you're sluggish. Oh no, I see it. These are second words of bands. So Pink Floyd, Green Day, Backstreet Boys, and One Direction. This is to be slow or take your time. These are occasions to get dressed up. And then a balcony's by itself. There we go, reverse rainbow. Gotta love it. Okay, let's do categories. So we have chopstick, Chanel, marathon, coach, ant, shoe, best, sock, iron, Hermes, Dior, half, pack, 5K, trail, and earring. Okay. Well, I see different distances for running. So half marathon, full marathon, Ironman, and trail running. Guess I can try it. No. Oh, 5K. Yeah, not trail, 5K. No. It wouldn't be Iron, it would be an Ironman. Okay, these are different distances of running. Okay. Slaughtered two goats there unnecessarily. Okay, so Hermes, Dior, Chanel, and maybe Pack. Oh, no. Oh, no. I'm not falling for this again. So we have Iron Man, Pac-Man, Ant-Man, and Best Man. They just did that category, I think, and I fell for it, but not today. No, it was actually Stacked that had that. Okay. Chanel, Hermes, Dior, and Coach. Okay, these are designer brands. Purse brands. Okay, chopstick, shoe, sock, and earring. Things that come in pairs. Yep. All right, let's move on to CrossHerd. Last game of the video, puzzle 104. And then I think if my time isn't too long, I'll add on the Mini Crossword for the Atlantic, just to show what it's like, okay? It'll be for the previous day, it doesn't let you jump ahead, but at least I'll show you how difficult it is, right? So here we go. So implement with ballpoint and fountain varieties, pen. Serious play. I don't know. Exam at the end of a term, a final. With 5 down, rhyming term for non-electric correspondence. Snail mail. Like a fox, sly. Commonly shared PC files, PDFs. Aaron Brockovich is the role for Julie Roberts. Grannies or nanas. This is male. Friend in battle, an ally. Okay, so a serious play. Oh, a serious play. Oh, like a performance is a drama. Okay. And I got everything else, so that's great. All right, I think it's been pretty quick, so I'll jump into the Atlantic's mini crossword. Just give me a second to set that up. All right, so this is the Atlantic's mini crossword. So here we go. So, game series in which many house fires are started by characters preparing grilled cheese sandwiches. I don't know. I think Neopets suck. Post on the Neopets forums probably. Can I move this over so you can see? There we go. All right, I'm not sure. Source of hematite. I don't know. Bug that's definitely not a feature. Past live star Greta. I don't know. Salamandritai member. Text that's read at Cedars. Famous words from a movie animator. Main paths. I don't know. Truly wild experience. Wild. I don't know. Japanese blank. Animal whose Japanese name translates to field rabbit. Maybe a hare. Sources of headaches on film sets. Maybe. Sources. So it probably ends with S. It should be in your inbox soon. Sent. Quantum blank quantum platform. Name of a cloud-based quantum computing. I don't know. Done perfunctorily. Common display on an oscilloscope. No idea. Acquires canines, say. Probably teeths. She's so pretty, like blank from the Lion King, and she talks so smart, like blank from the Lion King. Quote from Jason Mendoza on The Good Place. Well, the only character I know that's 4 letters is Nala. So, Nala's a girl, so that's probably it. Of that man. His. Absorbed as a loss. I don't know. Student organization that may host its own prom. I don't know. Blankentine's Day. Parks and Recreational Neologism. It's not Valentine's Day. Probably Galentine's Day. I've heard that. Okay. Game series. Oh, is it The Sims? I think Neopets suck. Post on the Neopets forum probably. I don't know. Source of hematite. Iron mine? A bug that's definitely not a feature. A pest? Past live star Greta. Greta Lee, I don't know. The salamander thing, maybe a newt. That makes sense. Text that's read at Cedars. Or Setters, I don't know. Famous words. A movie animator. I don't know. Main paths. No. A wild ride. Maybe your experience. A trip. Source of headaches. Eagles. IBM. Don't know. This looks like rage bait though. That makes sense. Okay. Oh, a sine wave. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. In the oscilloscope. It is probably Greta Lee. Done perfunctorily. Mailed in. Okay. Oh, It's Alive. Movie animator, Dr. Frankenstein. It's alive. He animates the monster. Okay. That's actually very, very smart. Main paths. Sea lanes. Okay, absorbed as a loss, you ate it. And then the student organization with the prom, maybe the Gay Straight Alliance. Hegeda. All right, 4 minutes 52 seconds for a mini crossword, but that's tough, you must admit, right? Okay. Very good. Well, thank you for watching. If you're interested in the Atlantic Games, just go to theatlantic.com/games, and I won't play them all here today, but there's CrossHerd, Bracket City, there's a game called Fluxus, and then there's a Caleb's Inferno and a Stacks. You know what? Maybe I'll do Stacks just to show you. I like Stacks. So the way this game works is it gives you 5 words here, and you have to drop them down so that all the horizontal lines are actual words. So you can, try it as you like. Drop it down. So ATLASW doesn't look that great, so I'm going to take that back. Try Crater. That doesn't look great either. Fjord, definitely not. Heyday, no. That doesn't look great either. But the thing is, you can move them over too. So, like this. Move it all around, just drag it across. That actually looks good. Leyway, like alleyway. So let's drop that there. And then we'll have to find a way to get this maybe here, lounge. Drag it here, drop it there. Okay. Then we'll do Atlas. Drag it over. If I can. Hello, there we go. Okay, so alleyway, and this looks like thunder, so let's drop it there. Okay, and then we'll try fjord. Actually, crater next. So let's drag it over. So we have thunder. That doesn't look great though. OASG. No, let's take that back. Try fjord. Yeah, this third word, this OASG word doesn't look great. So let's take that back. No, let's undo the drop, undo this drop. What do I want to do next then? Crater maybe? Drag that over. That looks better. So let's drop that there. Let's do... I think Atlas has to be next to get alleyway and thunder. Okay, and then cast is there. Then we'll do fjord. So then we have thunder there, forage, cast, lord, and J. Okay, well the J isn't going to work, but let's drop that. All right, so seven drops. Yeah, that's how it works. The J, I guess, is by itself. Very, very cool. Yeah, so let's end it there. I think that's enough for the video. They're cool games. If you want me to replace one of the other games I play with Stacks or the Mini Crossword, then let me know, okay? Thank you for watching the video. If you're interested in subscribing to the channel to never miss an upload and to see more great word game action, please feel free to do so. We're trying to get to 500 subscribers, which would allow us to do a lot of different things on the channel that we can't do up until now. With that said, I'll be back tomorrow. Have a great rest of your day. Bye for now.